One simple way to boost student engagement and ownership in the classroom is to deploy checklists. Hi everybody, my name is Marcia. And have you ever wondered at the end of the day, did my students actually get what I asked them to do? Did they complete all of their tasks? If so, you're not alone. As students are working through different learning studios and they're completing different activities in your classroom, sometimes it's just what did they get done? That's where a simple checklist comes in to help not only manage and help structure the classroom environment, but it gives you a sense of clarity as well to see what the students have completed. So today we're going to take a deeper dive into the power of checklists. Okay, let's just start by taking a look at a sample checklist. On the screen, you can see that this is a 2-day checklist. And what I love about this checklist, it is simple and it is clear for what the students need to complete at each studio. There's going to be 2 small groups that the students are going to do, 2 independent practice, 2 digital content, and we added in more rigor by creating a mini project that the students will work on over 2 days. But when we deploy checklist, there's 3 big things that happen. 1, the students have structure. So that checklist template is very structured, and so the students know exactly what they need to do at which studio. Also, very clear. I love this example of independent practice because the students will know exactly what questions they will need to answer on day 1 and what they need to answer on day 2. And the other thing is the students take ownership of their learning by applying what they're learning, collaborating, working together, and filling out their checklist. They're taking ownership of the learning. And what does that mean? That means you'll have more time inside of your small groups to differentiate, to extend, and reteach the content for all of your students. So let's take a look at what this looks like in action. So here's an example of a classroom that is using a 2-day checklist where the students are working at their own pace. Here we go. Let's look for this. Watch for the checklist in action. Right here. Watch this little guy. Just got done doing something. He's going to go to his checklist, mark it off. The students are working independently. They know exactly where to go to get their resources. They know how much time to set on their timer and where they can even work. All while the teacher is deploying a small group at the back of the room. Look at that power of that small group. She's able to focus in on them and not worry about if the students are understanding the directions. Why? Because she deployed a checklist. When students use a checklist, they're able to move at their own pace. You'll have to give less reminders of what they need to complete, and you'll have more time inside of that small group. If you like the sample checklist or would like to grab a checklist, make sure you check out our blog post. We always have a lot of great resources and ideas for you. Also at blendedlearningpd.com, we have a whole entire folder inside of our store dedicated to just checklist. All right, if you want to boost student engagement and ownership in your classroom, deploy checklist.